Hey, what's up, everyone? Just Jabo here, and today I want to talk to you about something that has happened to me recently that's weighing me down, or try to. So, I was told that all I do is sit here in my wheelchair and feel sorry for myself. So, I thought it pretty fitting to say what I have actually done from my wheelchair. So, starting out, I did go to college and I did need a wheelchair, but I did drive to college. Should I have been? No, I should not have been driving. I did not have the hip flexor strength to lift my legs between the pedals. The plantar flexors and the dorsiflexors in my ankle, they weren't strong enough to move between the pedals either. So, I lifted my leg with my arm while I held the wheel with my other arm or my head. But I didn't crash, not that year. And it was very difficult driving like that, but that's how bad I wanted to live life. That's how bad I wanted my certifications and help people. But so after the first 2 semesters in college, I had to take a hiatus, unfortunately, because my disease had worsened. And I was having a real hard time with it to the point where I was bedridden. It was hard for me to move, it was hard for me to do much of anything. My core did not have strength, my neck, my legs, worst of all. And I didn't know what to do. Being a personal trainer and having done nothing with it though, not really. I had a few clients, but it was expiring. So I read up to the best of my ability and found orthopedic exercise specialist. And that is to help people relieve their pain. I was in a lot of pain lying there on my back for a long time doing a bunch of nothing because I was inactive, because I had to be. So I decided to become an orthopedic specialist because I also have friends that I know I can help. So, but before I got into helping other people, I knew that I needed to get myself out of pain so I could be at my best. So, I started doing those exercises. And if you're interested in any orthopedic exercises for your back or shoulder or knee, that is what I specialize in. Leave a comment down below and maybe I'll make a video and try to help you out. But I did those exercises repetition after repetition after repetition. And I had to modify a lot of the exercises because my core and everything just didn't have the strength. I would take a resistance band while lying on my back or a sweater or something, wrap it around behind my leg and flex my hips that way. And then release them slowly, working on the negative of that motion, strengthening my legs. And it took a lot of repetitions, but eventually I was able to stand up out of bed. And then once I standed up out of bed, I started doing things like yoga, tower poses. I'm always trying to do better, but so that I can do better for other people. So, after the orthopedic stuff and I started feeling better, I got a couple clients, starting getting paid, and the disease worsened again. My living situation just, it wasn't working out for me. And not driving, it was hard to be a personal trainer. You know, what am I going to do? Have my clients pick me up to train them? Not very likely. So I went without work for even longer. And, well, the orthopedic cert doesn't expire, but my PT certification was about to again. So I needed to find out what other certification I needed. So I landed on weight management specialist because I myself have anecdotal evidence and things to back up from when I weighed over 400 pounds. And that I know is a real struggle. I know that if you're heavy, there's more weight on you than just the weight you want to lose. And it is hard. There's a lot of behavioral techniques involved in the coaching and everything. And I'd really like to help you. But I had to do that with a computer that I can barely use and barely read. And as soon as I got this electric chair, I ran over my glasses. Bending over, they fell off. I was already in motion. So I've been without glasses for a little while too. Anyways, this is a horrible disease. One that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. But I am absolutely doing everything I can. And even the nothing that I'm doing right now is only so I can let my shoulders heal. My shoulders hurt just fixing stuff for myself. My shoulders hurt just transferring myself to the toilet, to a chair, or anything. So now I just wait. I sit and I wait. But work on my comedy. Work on things that I have in my mind. Think about my actions. So, after my shoulders start feeling better, the first time I got this electric wheelchair before it stopped working, I went 2 weeks and my shoulders were feeling pretty splendid. So I messed up and I exercised. I messed up and I boxed. And shoulders are pretty notorious for not hurting during the action you're doing. And they hurt after you're done, sometimes days after. So, yeah, I hurt my shoulders boxing because I have an addiction to exercise that I have to keep myself away from, because that too can hurt you if you do too much. So I have to sit and wait until my shoulders feel better, so then I can start to do those orthopedic exercises again for my shoulder to make my shoulders feel better, just so I can live a little more. Just so I can hold the mic if I'm ever able to go out and do comedy again. It would hurt to hold a mic right now. So, yeah, that is my nothing. My nothing is something. It's planning my next step. It's knowing what to do next. So, just stay true to yourself, guys. I'm having a hard time doing that and fighting that myself, but Jabbo out. I hope this helps you in some way.